Hello and welcome back to the Megaman 2 playthrough with me, the Jonin Monkey. Last time we took on Crashman in what was, quite frankly, a very dull part with some subpar commentary from me, I apologise. But now we're in for some hot action as we take on Heatman. I should slap myself right now. In fact, I'll just do that. Anyway, now that that's taken care of, we can start Heatman stage and, yep. Lava, because the enemies weren't bad enough. Now, first of all, you can probably see these jumping jack propeller enemies who will constantly respawn. Yeah, the one enemies you didn't want to see respawning and they just pop them down. They can actually do quite a lot of damage when they land on you, so you may want to be careful. And unlike the homing feckers who have reappeared from Crashman stage, they take more than one hit to kill, although these enemies are just as annoying, seeing as how, in this very fine platform where you've only got so much room to move, they'll home in on you and get into the most annoying angles, so they'll push you into the freaking... Okay. I'm sorry. I apologise. This stage, it can be frustrating due to all the homing enemies and the lava doing exactly what it does in every other video game. Instantly kill you. Actually, it does that in real life as well. So yes, a new lesson for you all kids. Avoid lava, whether in fiction or reality. Do that and you'll probably live. Why probably not? Anyway, sorry, bad rambling from me. Yeah, the best way to make this stage is to approach it carefully because, well, yeah, this part there's very small platforms and even smaller feckers just homing in on you from all angles. Sorry if my commentary is adding slightly spaced and will just be stuttering. It's just there's a lot of rage and frustration that rises up within me whenever I remember this level, and well, let's just say I'm desperately trying to hold it back in. But yeah. Feck it, I've had enough of trying to use the Mega Buster. One good way to do this is to use the wood shield to clear out some of the enemies that are homing on you. Unfortunately, you can't actually move around and use it, so yeah, it's pretty much just stand there and then throw it in one direction. Wait for it and... Ha! Anyway. Now... this is where things get really annoying. You have to try and move quickly, which I failed to do here, but yeah, it's preferable to get rid of the homing enemies before you start on this section. So either kill with a leaf shield like I did just then, or just run, and jump as well. Alrighty now. Oh god, yet more annoying enemies. Yeah, these guys, they're almost impossible to kill. If you step on the ground for long enough, they'll home in on you, and then... well, let me put it... yeah, they do that. And it's really annoying when they do, because, well, they take off a good chunk of your health and there's nothing you can do about it. They will just bounce around and kill you. This level is filled with bastards. Oh no. And this section introduces another annoying aspect, which Capcom like to put in every single Mega Man game. The moving blocks. Yeah, as you've probably figured out, the blocks appear and disappear in a set pattern. So the idea is you're meant to read that pattern and then jump from block to block to get from the other side. Which sounds simple enough, but Capcom have a tendency to be complete and utter dicks with this puzzle. So sometimes in order to get to the next block, you have to jump up into the thin air and hope you've got the timing right so that you land on it. And sometimes they'll do this when you're just standing above thin air, which makes the whole thing even more annoying. And in this case, there's also lava, in case empty space wasn't terrifying enough for you. But thankfully, well, possibly, there's these enemies to constantly kill if you want to try and just get items by, well, abusing the item drop feature, although they still home in on you from every single possible angle, so it's still frustrating as hell when you're actually trying to move out of this section. I'm cool. Okay. Alright, one other section that's introduced in this level. These small square dotted walls can be destroyed with the crash bombs, which we managed to acquire in the last playthrough chapter. And that actually makes this section a lot easier, because I don't have to rely on the disappearing blocks! Aha! Screw you, Capcom! Anyway. So, yeah, that's kind of one of the interesting features about Mega Man. You can take the level stages in any order, but some stages will be made easier if you do some other ones first. So, it doesn't screw you over if you don't have the crash bombs, but it makes it so much easier if you do. So, yeah, there's not much to say about this segment for the moment. Just blow the walls up, and that way you avoid death. And yeah, I really wish I could come up with a more exciting commentary for this bit. It's just, well, every time I try to talk about this, yeah, you've seen what happens. But I think we're cool now. As you can see, we're doing well. We're progressing really far through the stage, and yes, I think we're about to make it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh god, there's this. The longest block puzzle ever that takes you up a stretch of lava. But we have one item that will allow us to take over this. Item number 2, which is a jet platform! Screw you, Dr. Wily! I have now... Oh, an extra life. Yes, see? I can just outmaneuver your block puzzle. No one... Oh, okay. I didn't expect that coming. I can do this. I'm a key platforming for the... What the hell? I will kill you! I will find you, Capcom! I will... Okay. Okay. I'm cool now. I've managed to kill a lot of enemies and recharge the batteries of this, so this time I'm not going to stop to pick up any extra lives. I'm just going to keep moving, don't stop, and... I've made it. Oh my god, I've made it. Yeah. It's possible that if you want some kind of a challenge, you can get past it without using the item too, but don't try it. If you want your sanity, don't try it. But yeah, that Mecha enemy is annoying. He takes a lot of hits, but goes down eventually. But anyway. Okay, it's time for me to calm down and get my game face on, because we're now taking on Heatman, who, whilst his plan is kind of predictable, it's best not to be too careless of him. And don't you dare make fun of his design. Seriously, he's very sensitive about that. If you try to take the piss out of him, he will kill you. Like I just did then. No, wait, you know what I mean. So yeah, his weakness is the bubble lead. You know, fire, water putting out fire and that. So, though I'm not too sure how well water would go against lava. But anyway, essentially, his attack plan is always the same. He will fire those 3 small lasers at you and will then turn into a fireball. So whenever he does that flame thing, get ready to jump. Because, yeah, that's where he'll be. But yeah, if you've got the bubble edge, you can take him out pretty quickly. So yeah, just try and avoid his attacks and not take too many hits, and eventually he'll go down. And now he gives us the pretty cool weapon, which is actually, some could say, it's probably the prototype for the Mega Buster that we see in Mega Man 4, the Atomic Fire. And here's Dr. Light. Well, thank you for the previous item you gave me. That saved me a lot of stress and possibly my sanity. I thank you. I will forget the fact that you built a housekeeping robot to look like a 12-year-old girl. I still don't get that. Sorry, I'm going to bring it up as many times as I can until someone gives me an answer for that. Oh, but yeah, he's now giving us the item number 1, which, if memory serves, is a floating platform. Kind of useful, but we'll save it for another time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this part, and I hope you enjoyed me slowly losing my sanity, give it into rage. And join me next time when we take on the next Robot Master. See you then.